right here for this bitch ass. I'm gonna fucking take all night. Bring the drums in, Al. Let's go. Yeah, after the chain of events, where your chain went. Gotta watch the ladies you laying with. Nigga been had flavor kid, but I ain't a lick. Taste the shit, this ain't no cake mix. They say this bed's a snake pit. Keep what you can't escape with. Can't be afraid to get bit. I stayed in the mix, it ain't in my nature to shape shift. The train is alligator skin. Huh?
Check this out.
I'm in the mind back. They trying to stab me in my back. You already know where my mind at. Drive-bys in the Pontiac, body snatched. For the same price it costs wifey to get a body snatched. Pistol whipping for shits and giggles. Knock the jib loose, leave you without a tooth to nibble. No food, only soup on the menu. My dude on the roof, he ain't bring a fiddle. The feds might have bugged the rental, we speaking riddles. Left your vehicle riddle. Your femur break easy as peanut brittle. We got away clean as a whistle. I walked off a whistle. Blow a kiss at your miss at the vigil. I'm a cruel individual.
All my niggas sliders, leaning like they got the drink inside us. On that demon time like them pinky blinders. We the gospel of the TV and CC Viners. We OGs tripping in designer. Moving bricks to that China. From NYC down to Carolina. This the major leagues, not the minors. Army fatigue with the 9 inside the army lining. Stop that serpent from shining. We took his head, it was all perfect timing. The sun and moon and stars was in alignment. We cleaned him up and that's power refinement. Yo, he ran off with the work that he got on consignment. Word, son. He ran off with the work that he got on consignment. We set the temperature and the climate. Called up my shooter, gave him the assignment. Yo, soon you see that nigga, wet him like a water hydrant. Yo, I got young shooters like Kobe Bryant. For niggas acting defiant, it's all math and science, y'all. Don't get chalk, nigga, trying to line us. Man, you fucking around with New York's finest. Lives get lost behind these blood diamonds. We my bosses, so pay homage. In broad day, we gon' spray llamas. I'm in that cave with that K like Osama. Chefing up that yay every day, trying to stack dollars. Pirates.
America, man, a lot of shit going on, yo. I'm getting it right now. There's a lot of shit going on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mike's a little low. Should hear me a little better. Probably because I got the music on blast. you hear me? The mic is good. The mic should be good. There's a lot of shit going on in the world.
Better calm down before I split your wig. All the homies in the building, I'ma represent. Better calm down before I split your wig. All the homies in the building, I'ma represent. Better calm down before I split your wig. All the homies in the building, I'ma represent. Better calm down before I split your wig. All the homies in the building, I'ma represent.
There's a whole lot going on. Let's get fucking started.
Better calm down before I split your wig. All the homies in the building, I'ma represent. Better calm down before I split your wig. All the homies in the building, I'ma represent.
God damn it. Yo, you right. You right. I see it. Appreciate that. Fuck. I heard that. Man, watch this remix. One day we gonna get this the fuck right. Yeah, see, I had that backup music. That's gotta be why.
We the ones to get up with, so fuck what they all be talking about. Yeah, real news with real results. Every morning we get it out. Mufasa with the politics for these canvas, show niggas crashing out. You get out what you put in. On your way to work, we grooving. Real niggas, real prospective. Standing firm on business, you know we ain't moving. Funny vids, clips, and music. Nobody up like us.
Give me a second. Man, let me play some shit, man.
She got that thing on her.
Yo, everybody, what up, man? Peep all that shit.
She got that thing on her. She real bad, but they ain't got a ring on her. Friday night is the versus the bottle. She in love hangovers. No man, just single friends that can stay over and not stay sober. Why, oh why must you lie? Last man that left you almost died. Ain't enough tissue for the tears that you cry. Lonely, delusional, sad and all I decide. So we know we go together like a part and a pep. But there's things about you I just can't accept. Making bad decisions, ain't no telling what's next. It's one thing about you, got them breaking their necks. Girl, you got that thing on, yeah, yes sir. You got that thing on, yeah, girl, yeah. You got that thing on, yeah, girl, yeah. You got that thing on, yeah. Miss, you know you got it. You got that thing on, yeah, you got that thing on, yeah, but you know you got it. All the ties, you know you like the star of the show. Face card, good, that thing got the glow. Red carpets and rose petals when you walk across the floor. But it's still one thing that's missing, and like a bruise it shows it's raw. There's no one to take care of that at night when the bed gets cold. Girl, you got that thing on, yeah, yes sir. You got that thing on, my God.
Nope, I know you don't hear nothing. Oh man, fuck that shit. That shit's gonna get in the fucking way.
Yeah. Works if you work it.
I know y'all couldn't hear that shit.
Works if you work it. Works if you work it.
Fuck that intro, yo.
Kick out and let's go.
Treating that shit like it's the weather.
Tune in before the sun's out. We the ones
We can't start with Chicago, man.
Fuck what they all be talking about. Yeah, real news with real results. Every morning we
God
get
damn.
Thought
Thought it was supposed to get warmer today, yo. Fuck. 17. Well, fuck it, 17. Feels like it though. At least there ain't no wind. You gotta let that shit, no wind. 38 is the high. When the fuck we getting there?
If you enjoying what we doing, we got what you need to start your day.
Yo, fat boy, good looking out, boy. I got you for that Augusta weather. Supposed to be getting 38 and a low of 34, so it should warm up. 51 tomorrow? I'll take it, nigga. 42 Friday, Saturday. It's whatever. I heard we supposed to get like 10 inches, 15 inches of snow and shit. St. Louis, 36. Gonna be 46. It's some calm before the storm shit. Look at that. Last good day in St. Louis is Thursday. And when nighttime comes, it's gonna be 10 degrees. You can be all fucked up, yo. That shit gonna be bad. Chicago, 28 degrees. Feels like 19. But then the truth is, oh no. They just... Snow must be leaving the area. Tomorrow will be 24, -7 is the low. Friday, -1. Saturday, 11. 7-11. 7-11. Shit's fucked up. 7-11. It's calm before the storm right now. Look at Detroit. 19, snowing right now. 7 degrees. Oh, you gotta go through all that shit, yo.
On your way to work, we grooving. Real niggas, real prospective. Standing firm on business, you know we ain't moving.
Got Augusta at 25, no wind. High is 60 basically, yo. It's not bad. 60. Well, it looks like Augusta's got 60 today, 60 tomorrow, 60 Friday. That's different type weather. Saturday when we got teens degree, they got 46 degrees. Looks like Augusta's doing much better than Atlanta. We already did Chicago. I'm looking for Raleigh. Raleigh 23, colder. Damn. Raleigh 23, high 50. Tomorrow 62. Not bad. Friday 49. Saturday 35. That ain't bad, yo. It's not bad at all, yo. Y'all can have that cold shit. Niggas 43 in Jacksonville, nigga. That's Jacksonville on the screen. That ain't LA, nigga. That's a fact. That's like LA on the screen or something. No, Jacksonville, Florida, 40 degrees. You can have some of the cold shit too, nigga. Fuck out of here. What the fuck y'all weather looking like? Oh, niggas got 70s and shit. Niggas alright, but the morning ain't like that. Morning ain't like that, nigga. Hey, Dub, what up? Leon, what up?
Real niggas, real prospectors, standing firm on business, you know we ain't moving. Funny vids, clips, and music.
Atlanta. Atlanta's alright. Augusta gonna be warmer. Atlanta 29. High 56. Why not come and fuck with us before you make your coffee blunt and put them badass kids up on. Man, Atlanta got rain all fucking week. Into the week end. We got it. This cat got it, this cat got it. Works if you work it, works if you work it. Works if you work it. Works if you work it, works if you work it. Los Angeles. 56. High is 66. Look like the East Coast got a little better. 47's the lows. There's nothing really exciting going on in LA, really. High 65. It's better than Florida. It's the same in Atlanta and Raleigh. Just wake up to a little bit cold weather, and you gotta use a little more of your heat. Fuck up your whole bill. New Orleans, 50. High 69. Tropical niggas, man. Oh, Buffalo, it's no bueno. I know Buffalo no bueno. Buffalo, 13. Also known as 0. How about that? Buffalo ain't no better. Yo, I knew I was wildin'. That might be what happened, yo. What the fuck I be thinking, man?
Better not get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Forgot.
Better not get too comfortable.
That's probably what fucked up the start.
Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
Fuck that up. I'll take blame for that.
Bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Damn.
Better not get too comfortable.
Gotta take the blame for that.
Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4 or 5 hoes up a minute, I'm getting. Yeah, swapped out the poker hunters, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla bean. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. Yeah, fuck me like a star, gotta treat me like a king. Yeah, gotta roll with a chopper with a certain amount of bling. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, swerving a bulletproof coupe. Yeah, if I got you, I shoot out the roof. Yeah, turbo 63, Shorty look blacker, knees, I keep it a G. Louis V, came with a duffel bag full of moolah. I put the fragrance on your pooch. Got my attention, stay exclusive. Put on the Rolls Royce and Javinci. It's hard to stay sober when I'm spinning. It's hard to stay faithful when you winning. Showing you grateful and independent. Fuck all the danger. Spray out a stranger, you get too close. I say it 300, but the rain really fall. You talking back to me, I'ma cut your throat. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4 or 5 hoes off a million, I'm getting it. Yeah, it's $5 poker hunters, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla bean. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. I'm thinking colossal, thinking about flying the vibes out, going tribal. I know I'm impeccable, seen what these niggas can do when that shit get federal. Caught in between, eating up a queen, eating up a bean like vegetables. Step out on the scene, living like a king. I know this game can be treacherous. They was thinking that it couldn't be done and it's tangible. Tell me how you get this comfortable, you wearing a wild animal. Simply did it because they said it couldn't be done, and I went beyond. Can't even pay for my son, he on probation, they revoked this bond. Yeah, gotta light another blunt, yeah, I'm not a publicity stunt, yeah. I done been through more shit this month than a nigga been through in a lifetime. Cut a few niggas and bitches off, they were just wasting my time. Pretty and fine, the way this girl's designed, hope she can read my mind. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4 or 5 hoes off a million, I'm getting it. Yeah, it's $5 poker hunters, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla bean. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
I got too comfortable. Bet you the sound works on this motherfucker. Got that shit together. For some reason, I feel like you didn't hear the fucking sound on that. It's always fucking something, man. Think you motherfuckers should hear that. Why should I turn this on? Motherfucker. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I hear my fucking self. Y'all might hear an echo, because that's my dumb ass. Yo. I think I had that fucked up. That should have been on. Oh yeah, you better believe it's always something. And yeah, I know you might hear an echo. Matter of fact, I don't know why I don't got no fucking shit playing for y'all. I'm gonna get this right.
at 25 and focus on 26. You don't get a second shot if you already missed. You don't get a second shot if you gonna like this. Drunk in love playing loud in the speakers. The one you thought I still was, I don't see her. Sometimes you gotta make the blind believers. Feelings change like the seasons for a reason. I don't know why you think that I would tell a lie. I don't know why you think that I don't know you crossed my heart and hope to die. I don't know why you think that I ain't spent nights eyes dry from the pain I cry. I don't know why you think that I can't dust myself off and give me not you another try. I'm not feeling like this in 26. I'm not feeling like this in 26. I'm not feeling like this in 26. I'm feeling like I'm over it. I miss fine shit 26. Yeah. Help me understand what I miss. Yeah. Cause I left it all at 25 and focus on 26. You don't get a second shot if you already missed. Yeah. You don't get a second shot if you want it like this. I was always a villain in your movies you directed. You changed
back in a
your
fucking
character a
second.
lot, and it was
I guess I just have to fucking start this shit.
the only time you could make a good scene was when we were both naked. Now I realize 25 helped me grow and find a better role in 26. I don't know why you think that I would tell a lie. I don't know why you think that I don't know you crossed my heart and hope that died. I don't know why you think that I ain't spent nights eyes dry from the pain I cry. I don't know why you think that I can't dust myself off and give me not you another try. I'm not feeling like this in 26. I'm not feeling like this in 26. I'm not feeling like this in 26. I'm feeling like I'm over it. I miss fine shit on 26. Pass the aux chord 2/4.
Get up. Kicking it, just kicking like a player. Kicking it, just kicking like a player.
Yeah, nigga, so and so. You better believe it. Thank God I got some fucking music.
Hey, yo, kicking it, just kicking like a player. 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 They got my blunt rolled up, took 2 puffs. Looking at the room like I know this ain't enough. I figured out what I'm missing. A woman like in the kitchen. One that reads the room, keeps it cool and ain't no bitching. Cool as Bobby Brown, new edition. Cause I know you getting bored chilling with them. You rather be with Slim. She like rubbing me cause I'm working in the gym. How many licks like I look down at Luke Kim? She said she from New York, so I kept on my socks and Timbs. Kicking it, just kicking like a player. 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 Just kicking it. Ain't talking about no escape, just kicking it. Let's link and blow it down by the lake, just kicking it. No, you seen the real, I can't keep you out my face. Kicking it. The doorman wait and catch the elevator up to my place. Girl, you looking good, like I knew you would. Go ahead, sit, roll the wood. And the next morning, get the morning wood. Mr. Put it down, one night in your town. Turn frowns upside down. Let's turn that ass over, let's go another round. Yeah, kicking it, just kicking like a player, like a player. Kicking it, just kicking like a player. Kicking it, just kicking like a player. Kicking it, just kicking like a player. Get up.
I be fucking with a lot of buttons. A lot of bullshitting buttons.
She is as rare as a green rose. Wherever she goes, your mind goes. Her beauty is as memorizing as a sunrise off a Pacific coast. When she walks, it's like she floats. Humble, she doesn't brag, she doesn't boast. Even though she could show off like a primetime show. Fantasies of a future with her will put you in another time zone. Her spirit's so young, but she wise like she's so old. They don't think she real, but yo, I got her. It's just that she's rare as a green rose. Oh, 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 rare as a green rose. Oh, 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 she's as rare as a green rose. Oh, 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 rare as a green rose. In my eyes, baby. Have you ever seen something from a dream? That's just how it feels, that's just what I mean. I love to watch her grow, come up from the soil. You're nothing I ever seen before, yeah. She is as rare as a green rose. It's just that she's rare as a green rose. Oh, 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 rare as a green rose. Oh, 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 she's as rare as a green rose. Rose. Oh, 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 rare as a green rose. In my eyes, baby. Back in my bag, I've been staying focused. When she's in my presence, green rose, I cherish your aroma. Back in my bag, I've been staying focused. When she's in my presence, green rose, I cherish your aroma. Oh, 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 red as a green rose. Oh, 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 she's as rare as a green rose. Yeah, rose. Oh, 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 red as a green rose. In my eyes, baby.
My partner got locked up by bounty hunters. I tell a bitch take a jet ski from Miami to Bahamas. Alright. We the generation got these kids all on the dirty Sprite. We the generation got them on the Perkies every night. We the generation got them on the switches, kill on sight. We the generation make them get revenge at candlelight. Alright. Rapping at my therapy, eat mushroom like they jelly bean. She just wants some ketamine. This right here amphetamine. And I'm from Atlanta, I might greet you like what's happening. In your face like acne, frozen set like daiquiri. Started from behind, the only time she talking back to me. I don't front on niggas that don't have to turn they back on me. Back to back in factory, celebrities and jazzy tees. I buy pound of smoke, nigga know not to say pad of weed. Cyber beast, same color orange, in the stripe, in the lease. Sailor Beach, dogs over here, off the leash. Sailor B, ball over here, come and eat. ATV, I be out the road, from the street. This AP shoulda came with ADT. This Glock 19, it could barely drink. I hang by myself, my partner got locked up by bounty hunters. I tell a bitch take a jet ski from Miami to Bahamas. Alright. We the generation, got these kids all on the dirty Sprite. We the generation, got them on the Perkies every night. We the generation, got them on the switches, kill on sight. We the generation, make them get revenge, I kinda like. Alright.
Good job. I'm the type to rock a white tee with an M&I's. I'm the type to pull up on that skeezer just to hit the night. 12 on my tail, I might hit my other spot. I'm John Wick in a black fox, not in my sock, rock a Gen 5. Bitch on my phone, told her chill, take it easy. Blue tips bustin' out the end, but the K to please. Not the thick bitch from the A, the K to B's. Like a rock band to the clip drop on an ATV in my Gucci fly. Bitch was happening. We in Aspen. This a cabin. You be capping. I be mashed. Bitch shake son. Bitch make son. Bitch awake son.
I hang by myself, my partner got locked up by bounty hunters. I tell a bitch take a jet ski from Miami to Bahamas.
Good job.
Alright. We the generation, got these kids all on the dirty Sprite. We the generation, got them on the Perkies every night. We the generation, got them on the switches, kill on sight. We the generation, make them get revenge, I kinda like.
Good morning, bitch ass nigga was heading.
Alright.
Hopping up that shit, been in corners and shit. Good job.
Put it up. Yeah, I got sound problems.
Good job. Yes, sir. Goddamn. Man.
We get involved fucking with the sound team.
All caught on camera. It happened here at the Super Wash and Dry here in Pomona.
Is that shit working now? Get the fuck out of here. That shit better not be fucking working, yo.
The owner of the laundromat says
I can't fucking believe that shit. I didn't do nothing fucking different, yo. That's some bullshit. I didn't do nothing. What the fuck? Let me see if I added that or. I don't know how the fuck that started working, yo. I might as well get on with it and stop being surprised. Because I don't think I really adjusted shit for that shit to start fucking working. Some fucking bullshit.
Now at noon, caught on camera, chaos inside of a local laundromat as a man swings a machete dangerously close to customers. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lauren Lister in for Lou
Y'all should be
Parker.
able to
The
hear it.
suspect is still on the loose after Saturday morning's bizarre attack in Pomona.
That is where KTLA 5 Sarah Welch joins us now with the latest on this developing story. Sarah.
Glenn and Lauren, good afternoon. Yeah, terrifying to say the least. And yes, it was all caught on camera. It happened here at the Super Wash and Dry here in Pomona. The owner of the laundromat says his biggest concern in the moment was his teenage son and other customers as that machete-wielding man came barging into the business.
And this is him here coming in now.
Watch as security cameras at the Super Wash and Dry captured those frightening moments. The screaming man running into the laundromat armed with a machete. This is off Fairplex Drive in Pomona. You can see customers see him and start moving out of his way. He rounds the corner of the machines. The man lunges toward the owner's son and makes disparaging comments about his red 49ers jersey. Then the man runs out of the laundromat.
I tell my son to call 911.
Then the owner closes the doors, holds them shut, but the man still outside screaming comes back, hits the door with the machete, shatters the glass into pieces, screaming again before running off.
I thought he would just leave if the doors were closed, and so in the heat of the moment, you just react. You don't really think of it until afterwards, and so
and nobody wanted to pop
definitely
him.
Glad it didn't catch me, but you know, again, more concerned with the customers that we have in the building and my son that's inside. So.
And
It's
here's
Pomona,
another look
California.
at that man with the machete. The owner says he'd never seen him before, that there are transients in the area, but says they mostly keep to themselves. He doesn't think his son or the laundromat were targeted. Says in the midst of this man's episode, he began yelling about his 17-year-old son's football jersey. So again, back here live, a lot of chaos.
Hold on, he's
Very
mad at a
frightening
49ers
for
fan?
the owner of this laundromat and for the people inside. Again, the owner is hoping for an update from Pomona PD that they'll track down this man so he's not still out on the streets, not with this machete, and that he should face the consequences for this threatening behavior. Lauren and Glenn, will send it back to you.
New details tonight in a shooting involving Philadelphia police. This was our breaking news at 10 last night. Police say it began with an argument in front of officers, then turned violent, with the suspect shooting a man and an officer firing their weapon. Our Shayna Ferreira has the new surveillance video showing what happened.
One of the things that stands out when it comes to this officer-involved shooting was the fact that the suspect was comfortable enough to open fire right in front of responding officers.
Her eyelashes on fleek, huh?
This surveillance
Can't
video
tell her
capturing the
shit.
moments multiple gunshots rang out Monday night in Hunting Park. Philadelphia police say the officer-involved shooting happened just after 8:30 on the 4100 block of North Broad Street. Investigators say the incident started when officers were called to the area of the Sunoco gas station for a report of a man with a gun. When officers arrived, police say there was a heated argument between a group of men. The responding officers broke it up, attempting to de-escalate the situation. Investigators say, however, the group left the area and crossed the street to the intersection of Jerome Street and Broad, where minutes later, the tension turned violent when police say a 29-year-old man pulled out a gun and began firing. Neighbors who did not want to go on camera tell Fox 29 the gunshots ringing out sounded like a war zone. Proven by this angle showing this woman getting out of her car as the shots were being fired and ducking for safety. Investigators say the suspect opened fire on a man, and one of the officers witnessing the incident returned fire but did not hit the suspect. According to Philadelphia police, the suspect took off on foot down the 1300 block of Jerome Street, but was later apprehended by police and taken into custody. Investigators say the victim was shot multiple times in his chest and groin area and was rushed to Temple University Hospital for treatment. Now, the good news here is no officers were hurt in this shooting, or were told a weapon was recovered at the scene. As far as the suspect, he has been placed in custody, and we're told those charges are forthcoming as it relates to him. When it comes to the victim, we're told the victim is in critical condition at Temple University Hospital, and the discharging officer, we know at this point is a 9-year veteran of the force, has been placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of this investigation. Shayna Ferreira, Fox 29 News.
Police are on the hunt tonight for a man they say opened fire in front of a Concourse Village school, sending one person to the hospital. News 12's Mike Lamort has the exclusive video as detectives search for the gunman.
Surveillance video showing what happened Friday afternoon in Concourse Village. It started with an argument at a stop sign. Both this man in the black jacket and the woman next to him shouting at the white van before charging towards the driver. Another angle shows them chasing the car as it rounds the corner on 156th Street. The man unzipping his jacket, pulling out what police believe to be a gun. Moments later, two men hop out the white van holding what appears to be a pipe wrench, chasing the duo into the street where the brawl begins. The fight splits into two different directions. That's when police say the man in the black jacket opens fire just off camera, shooting a 37-year-old man in the stomach. First responders say the victim brought himself to the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery tonight. This all unfolding around 3:45 in the afternoon, a time when neighbors say their Concourse Village neighborhood is quiet.
This is actually the first I'm hearing this, though, but for the most part, everything's, it's a riot around here.
The altercation which led to that shooting happened right outside two schools. Students tell me they were in a lockdown.
Where's everybody? It's a school, it's a bunch of kids. People that live in this building got their kids,
Kids leaving school were met with sirens and crime scene tape as detectives worked to piece together a motive behind the shooting in Concourse Village. Mike Lamort, News 12 The Bronx.
Case the nigga
New
got
York's
popped.
beloved bodega cats could soon get official protection of their own. A
hear
bill
this
moving
shit?
through the state legislature would establish health and safety standards for the cats that live in retail stores.
Probably for rats.
Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman has more.
It should probably to help rats.
Lydia Aguabia works at the flower stand at Clinton Fruit Market on 47th and 9th in Hell's Kitchen. Her partner in crime is the bodega's resident cat, Pancha.
Animals are love, animals are happiness, and animals has to be a responsibility for everyone.
Pancha and the rest of the city's likely thousands of bodega cats are the reason behind a proposed bill in the state legislature that would establish official health and safety guidelines for cats living in retail food stores. Standards like regular vet checkups, vaccines, and designated cat zones separate from food prep areas. Assemblymember Linda Rosenthal, who represents the Upper West Side, introed the bill last spring, and it was moved to the Agriculture Committee just this month.
If you adopt an animal from the shelter, they have to be spayed or neutered. No telling where those kitties come from that live in bodegas, but just to make sure. I mean,
That's what New York doing.
Work,
New York City, man.
Keeping mice and
better.
other vermin away, but they should also have access to a good place to rest, good food.
This what y'all doing with y'all law system?
This proposal is separate from city legislation introduced last year that would ease enforcement for stores with cats, which under current health codes are technically not allowed. For New Yorkers who love bodega cats, they hope if the bill passes, the state makes it easy for small business owners to pay for health care.
Maybe they can't afford it, maybe, I don't know. But it's something that they could probably make a collection, or some people could voluntarily help out.
The bill still needs to go through hearings and a vote before anything becomes a law. But one thing is for sure, these guys aren't going anywhere. It's just a matter of if and how.
Just send them out and kill rats or something.
In Hell's Kitchen, Lindsay
Stop
Tuckman,
playing with
Channel
the
7,
rats.
Eyewitness News.
All right, Pam, thank you. Meantime, a local mental health professional, detectives say, appears to have been murdered by one of her former patients.
Yeah, West 2 was the first to break this story last night after deputies swarmed the building where she was stabbed along with the patient. Now, this afternoon, investigators told us it appears the attacker took his own life.
The stabbing happened last night at the therapist's office on Lee Road in Orange County. The suspect's body was found just before 8 this morning on Windy Ridge Road in Windermere, about 16 miles away from the scene. West 2's Greg Fox live from the scene there. Greg, this happened right after the therapist wrapped up a session.
Ain't that Orlando?
That's right. Rebecca White started her practice here at this building right across from the Walmart shopping center here on Lee Road about 4 years ago, a little under 4 years ago. And it was not unusual for her to have late night sessions. That can be common for counselors, but nobody could predict this night of terror like what happened last night. Shortly after 9 o'clock Monday night, people walked out of the building at 933 Lee Road with their hands up as heavily armed deputies watched to make sure they were safe and to check for the possibility that one of them could be the man who attacked a woman and man inside.
New York
They came fast and they were flying from each side.
Jennifer Mills lives nearby and told West 2 News she's never seen so many deputies in one place. She said they were searching for a suspect.
And then you see about 5 cops with a K9 walking by the 7-Eleven by Motel 6 here in the back to see if they could get a scent on where if he left the scene or not. I'm not sure.
The sheriff's office was drawn to the building near I-4 by a 911 call. The sheriff's office later said a therapy patient told them a former patient of Rebecca Lynn White, a licensed mental health counselor and owner of Down to Earth Therapy Solutions, made threats. When the current patient tried to call 911, he said the former patient began attacking them both with a knife. White was fatally stabbed. The man who called for help was critically injured.
It's very scary. It really is.
Nancy Wilkins lives across the street and saw deputies searching the neighborhood looking for the attacker.
I live right here at the hotel at the extended stay, and it's just really close to home. You don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next.
By Tuesday afternoon, the sheriff's office confirmed the discovery of a man's body, the suspect they had been looking for, near the Orlando, Florida temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He appeared to have taken his own life. He was identified as 39-year-old Michael Smith. And we've been doing some digging into Smith's past. He has only apparently a teenage criminal record back when he was 17 to 18 years old in Palm Beach County. Those records are not readily available because they're so many years ago, but we are working on that. We'll update you when we get those. As for the 30-year-old man who was also stabbed in this building, he is recovering after surgery. Covering Orange County. Live in Orlando, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
New details tonight in the search for a former NFL player who no one has heard from in months. Loved ones of Sam Beal say they last saw him in July. A missing persons report filed in Michigan is painting a clearer picture of what happened leading up to his disappearance. Brittany Miller joins us in the studio tonight. So, Brittany, what have you learned?
Dana, I got a hold of the missing persons report for Sam Beal that was filed with police in Kentwood, Michigan, more than a month after he was last seen. The report sheds more light on why so much time passed before he was reported missing and what life looked like for Beal around the time he disappeared.
According to a police report, those who know Sam Beal say he doesn't have any ties to Virginia Beach. In fact, they've never even heard him mention the city, but it's his last known location. A missing persons report from the Kentwood, Michigan Police Department shares pages of new information on Beal's disappearance. The report was filed by an ex whose name is withheld. She says Beal was living in Michigan with her and their 2 children. He was supposed to drive her car to work at Amazon. She told police an app connected to the car alerted her that the vehicle was in Pennsylvania. She says she called Beal and he told her he was still in Michigan. But later, the app showed the car in Virginia Beach. So she called Beal again, and he admitted that's where he was, promising to head back to Michigan soon, but he never made it. According to the report, Beal didn't have consistent contact with his family, but the ex-girlfriend let them know he was missing. She says a miscommunication led to weeks passing before a missing persons report was filed. According to the ex, Beal's mother talked with his probation officer on Tuesday, July 15th, 2 days after he was last heard from. The officer said he spoke with Beal on Monday, while Beal's mom thought that meant Monday, July 14th. 3 weeks later, she learned the officer actually meant Monday, July 7th. Paperwork says Beal's brother then contacted Virginia Beach police, but a report still wasn't filed. After 2 more weeks passed and there was no missing persons report, the ex-girlfriend said she decided to handle it herself, filing a report with Kentwood police on August 20th. Investigators questioned those who knew Beal about his mental health. A lot of the information is redacted, but the report says Beal began treatment after he left the NFL and, quote, did not take his redacted when he was released because he didn't like the way it made him feel. The report says Beal made comments like, quote, if I was gone, nobody would even care.
And that report also says investigators have requested and received copies of Sam Beal's dental records. Brittany Miller, 13 News Now.
All right, Brittany, thank you so much for that report. And according to the NFL, Beal was a 3rd-round pick in the supplemental draft by the New York Giants, playing in 6 games before opting out of the 2020 season because of COVID.
All right, in the district, a dubious distinction for D.C. It is one of the most rat-infested cities in all of America. That according to a new
D.C. is the most rat-infested city now.
Study. It's actually so bad, there's a new bill aiming to stop the rodents from running rampant.
I can contest that it is true, but for one group, it has been on this mission to sniff out the pest for years. And we do have to warn you, some of this video can be quite disturbing. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joining us live in the studio. And you met some dogs. They're on Paw Patrol, if you will, nabbing upwards of dozens of rats every night?
Yes, and on a, quote, great night, as I was told, nearly 70 rats in
Whoa.
one night. This is some wild stuff here. When folks are leaving restaurants and flocking to bars, the alleys nearby are crawling with rats, many out of sight. And one evening, you might be able to catch a glimpse of a group that's doing their own hunting with dogs on D.C. streets to cut back on the problem. Again, a heads up, some of these videos might be disturbing. Sniffing around dumpsters and running down alleyways, these dogs are not chasing neighborhood cats, rather some huge rats.
Pretty much pest control.
Courtney Gray is a Maryland barber by day, dog handler to rat hunters by night.
I think it's the best form of euthanization because they kill them quickly.
They shake them, right?
Shake them, break their neck, and get them done. Drop them and go and get the next one. Versus put down poison, poisoning the animals, poisoning other animals.
He's trained dogs to kill rats in D.C. and on local farms where rodents can bite wires that cause fires and potentially spread disease. He's among the 247-member Renegade Rebel Ratters Facebook group. Self-described volunteers working their dogs and cleaning the environment.
DC gotta do better.
We love working with the
We
dogs.
need a lot of
Something
dogs.
we've been doing forever,
With rat-catching tools, a hockey stick, and an altered pull net in hand, Terrell Harris says the dogs are taken care of.
We do have vet techs and everything to check them out every now and then, make sure they're okay. If one do get like a cut or something on the gas, something you can't, the vet tech will handle and verify that everything's okay, Got to keep our dogs healthy.
We've had times we had 12, 14 dogs out at one time. A good night, 30 to 40 rats.
Really?
A great night, 60, 70.
A recent study in Science Advances
That's
found
only helping on a
D.C. as
block.
the top major city with a growing rat problem, beating the Big Apple. D.C. Councilmember Janice Lewis-George.
I got to pause that. They did that shit
study
so
in
quick.
Science Advances found D.C. as the top major city with a growing rat problem, beating the.
They went by that shit so quick. DC up first. Look at that. San Fran, Toronto, New York City, Amsterdam, Oakland, Buffalo. Whoa. Can't see them other ones. Yeah, y'all got to do better, man. DC just raced to the top. Toronto up there. The more expensive, I guess the more rats.
The Big Apple. D.C. Councilmember Janice Lewis-George recently introduced the Rat Act, which would require D.C. Health to create a publicly available dashboard by January of next year, including rat population estimates, hotspots, and service requests.
We applaud it. We are for it, and we've seen a difference.
Councilmember Lewis-George's bill also requires D.C. Health to submit a report to council by next April detailing efforts to get rid of rats, how effective they are, and resources available to cut down those rat populations even further. Chris, Susan?
That's amazing. 60 to 70 per night, and they're all volunteering their time, right? All these rat hunters?
All volunteer. From what we understand, these volunteers, as they call it, they say that their dogs are working because they're hunting dogs.
Right.
So to them, it's just...
They need a job.
It's standard operating procedure.
And then can people, maybe myself, call and ask them to come into like a neighborhood?
You can slide into their DMs for sure. They would be happy to go, quote, ratting, as they call it.
Oh, ratting.
Okay, I'm going to look into this. Ben Dennis, thank you so much.
Meantime, a terrifying scene in the heart of downtown Atlanta this morning. Gunfire erupts inside a restaurant, leaving a woman critically wounded.
Police say officers heard the shots as they happened and immediately confronted the suspected shooter. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live at the scene on Marietta Street in downtown with the details. Tyler?
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Witnesses say a fight led to gunfire inside of this restaurant in downtown Atlanta this morning. Police say a woman was hit by the gunfire and was rushed to the hospital. The good news here, as the suspect tried to leave, he was taken into custody.
Downtown Atlanta.
The Summit Cafeteria in downtown Atlanta turned into a crime scene Tuesday morning after police say a woman was shot inside. Witnesses say it all started as a fight.
I saw him get beat up, and then when he got beat up, he came outside and went back in with his gun.
Chased the guy who he got an altercation with. He shot at the guy a few times in there. And so I guess he couldn't catch the other guy. he started shooting at civilians that was in there.
Atlanta police say the gunfire started at around 7:50 Tuesday morning. Investigators say the intended target was not injured, but they add the woman who was shot appears to have been involved in the dispute. Jamal Fortson works at the Marietta Street restaurant and watched in horror as it unfolded.
He shot her, then he stand over and shot her 2 more times.
Medics rushed the woman to the hospital in critical condition. Atlanta police say 2 Georgia State University police officers heard the gunfire. They were able to arrest the suspect as he tried to leave the scene. Fortson says thankfully no one else in the restaurant was hurt.
He didn't hit nobody else. Everybody else was running while he was shooting.
This restaurant is no stranger to violence. 3 years ago this month, a man was shot and killed inside. Fortson says Tuesday morning's shooting should have never happened.
Reckless, senseless, and, you know, I come here to work because I try to have a job and work a decent job every day, and I mind my business. But you can't come in a place where people just shoot it up.
Police have not identified the suspected shooter, but say multiple charges are pending. We're live in downtown Atlanta tonight. Tyler Fingert, Fox 5 News.
Tyler, thanks.
Are you guys going to take off your clothes and, like, do a striptease for me?
We're not doing that.
Are you guys going to take off your clothes and, like, do a striptease for me? Why do I need to,
okay,
like...
So the bar has asked you to leave multiple times?
I'm very shocked. Off of me! Get off of me! I did nothing.
Meantime, a terrifying scene in the heart of downtown Atlanta.
Now, developing tonight.
Now, this story right here, this happened in Philly. There was a radio DJ going home at night, and he got hit by a fucking car. I think we did this over by, like, Christmas time or something. But the person who did it felt bad and turned their dumb ass in.
A longtime Philadelphia DJ is being remembered 1 month after he was struck and killed in a hit and run in Overbrook. And tonight, Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old suspect, 17, has surrendered and is now facing a string of charges. Our Shawnette Wilson live tonight at Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Shawnette, DJ Hector June Rodriguez was known and loved by many in this city.
Yeah, Jason, he was a father. He was also a talented artist and DJ at Bob and Barbara's Lounge here in Philly. And tonight, a 17-year-old is facing multiple charges, including homicide by vehicle, reckless driving, and driving without a license.
I feel like finally I can take a little bit of a deep breath.
State Rep Malcolm Kenyatta is speaking from a different role, a place of grief over the loss of a dear friend and an arrest announced today.
For exactly a month now, myself, June's family, you know, we'd all just been waiting to, you know, hope that through the investigation and just through some sense of empathy that the person would want to turn themselves in.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old boy turned himself in yesterday. They say his mother and lawyer were with him. He was wanted for the deadly hit and run of 54-year-old Hector June Rodriguez, known and loved by many.
We were just holding our breath, hoping that people didn't stop thinking about him.
June, as he is affectionately known, was riding a bike, police say, when the driver of a red SUV hit him and kept going. It happened at the intersection of North 56th Street and Lancaster Avenue in Overbrook, just before 4 o'clock the morning of December 20th.
For all of us, I think what's going to be missing forever is just the joy that June brought into the room.
June was a well-known
Somebody about to
DJ
lose their
who
son
worked
for a
long
while.
time from this very booth at Bob and Barb's Lounge on South Street. He also at times worked security there and was learning to bartend. Kenyatta shared this picture of himself and his husband, with June standing between them.
June was the DJ for my wedding. He was the DJ for every, major political event I ever had.
Family and friends will keep June's light shining by carrying on what he represented.
There's nothing like being in community, listening to good music, and holding each other close. That's the type of environment June created every single day of his life.
And yes, Bob and Barbara's Lounge, if you're curious, that was his husband or a friend of his husband's. And that is a queer-friendly lounge. I'm allowed to say that. Bob and Barbara's Lounge is not a strictly gay lounge, but as it says, it is a beloved queer-friendly lounge.
And Representative Kenyatta says a part of justice for June is changing laws involving traffic safety. Jason?
All right, Shawnette, thank you very much.
Right now on 6 on Your Side, Bessemer police are looking for the person who shot and killed a 19-year-old employee at the Amazon fulfillment center.
Officers tell us 19-year-old Tyler Alexander was shot in the parking lot there on Powder Plant Road. The company is offering grief counseling and time off to employees who may have been affected by this. And your reporter, Bria Chapman, live tonight talking to some of those co-workers shocked to see this in the parking lot at work, Bria.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. Shocked is the right word. A lot of them shocked and sad. Now, I spoke to a couple. They both work at Amazon, and they knew Tyler. One of them tells me they were headed out on break. They had just gotten outside just seconds before those shots rang out. And another one tells me she just talked to Tyler about 30 minutes before this shooting.
I had literally just in Alabama break. I made it to the second row, and all I heard was the automatic go off.
She do
and it was like
that country ass hairstyle.
I ended up smelling the gunpowder, and I looked to my left, which is where the gunshots came from. And not even 30 yards down, I seen him laying there.
The woman, who does not want to be identified, says she immediately went inside to tell security and call police. Her wife, who was in another part of the facility, tells me she just talked to 19-year-old Tyler Alexander just minutes before the shooting. Here's the woman describing what happened when she ran back outside.
I run down to Tyler, and I put my fingers on his neck, and I was like, there's no pulse, dude, there's no pulse. And you could clearly see there's at least 5 or 6 bullets in his chest. There was no saving him whatsoever, and it sucks because he was so young.
She describes Tyler Alexander as a kind young man, and she says her heart breaks for his family.
And about 1:45, they started letting everybody go. But I came home, I grabbed my daughter, she's 6, my youngest one, and I just held on to her. I didn't know what else to do. Because that was somebody's baby. I mean, mama, his daddy, his brothers, sisters, whoever he's got that hears all this, y'all, I'm praying for y'all, I'm sorry. My love goes out to y'all. My heart goes out to y'all.
Yeah, right now there is no one in custody for last night's shooting, and Bessemer police say they are still investigating to determine if the suspects were employees at Amazon as well. They're asking if you have any information to contact them or Crime Stoppers. Your reporter live tonight in Bessemer, I'm Bria Chapman, WBRC 6 News on your.
A 26-year-old Broadway star stabbed in the neck and killed. A man who family members
Imani Smith
claim was her boyfriend is now charged in connection to her death. News 12 has obtained police body camera footage of that incident. Our Christine Quayle is here with more about what may have led up to this tragedy.
So what you're seeing in this video here are some of the last moments that Imani Smith was alive and breathing after a series of 911 calls. One of those calls made by the man who investigators say stabbed her. Police found her bleeding out in the backyard. After a desperate attempt to save her, she died. Now, a warning to viewers, some of the footage you're about to see may be disturbing.
Yo, she's dying! She's dying! I didn't do it out of anger. She was coming at me with knives, that's all.
A flood of panic 911 calls on December 21st, all coming from the same apartment.
I had to stab my girl.
You stabbed your girlfriend?
You stabbed your girlfriend?
The person that stabbed her, are they still there?
Yes.
Where exactly are they?
They're helping her.
I heard screaming, but I didn't know it was coming from the lady.
This is New
I
Jersey.
know kids, and they walk by like in the back of my house, so they be screaming and yelling and playing around.
But that screaming was anything but a joke.
I heard somebody outside screaming for help. I came over here and she was throwing up blood and she's leaking blood from her neck. I think she's dead.
And the only child around was Smith's 3-year-old in the home at the time police burst in.
Shoot.
The video appears to show the man who's been arrested for the deadly stabbing, 35-year-old Jordan Jackson Small. He can be seen standing over the body when police arrive.
She's low the pulse. Very faint.
Where's she stabbed?
She got a very faint pulse right in the neck.
In an affidavit obtained by News 12, Jackson Small claimed self-defense. But neighbors told News 12 this wasn't the first time there had been an altercation in the apartment.
I overheard
a man yelling, and I'm thinking it's their usual nonsense because it's not the first time they've gotten into things or that police have been called.
Despite emergency responders' attempts to save Smith's life, she ultimately died.
I just hope in the future that young couples, especially young men, these days that they really get help before they think about doing something they can't get back from.
Jordan Jackson Small is facing several charges, and that's including murder. According to an affidavit obtained by News 12, he's being accused of stabbing Smith and, quote, causing her death. Christine Quayle, News 12 News.
Yo, she a little baddie and shit. Where the fuck is this at? Oh, this is North Jersey. I mean, she got a Dominican with the blonde joint and shit. Now we're going to the next one. Mother of 5 blasted.
Jersey.
A Woodlawn church community is devastated over the loss of one of their own. Members say they have no idea why anyone would want to take the life of a woman who always poured into others. Kiara Jenkins is described by those who knew her as a loving person who made others feel supported. The 36-year-old mother of 5 was devoted to her children and to her church. Jenkins was a lifelong member of Mount Bethlehem Missionary Baptist Church in Woodlawn, where she was a welcoming presence, always ready to help others.
It's in Chicago.
Now, the church community is at a loss, devastated by the news that Jenkins was murdered. Chicago police say it happened early Sunday morning around 4:30. Jenkins was found shot multiple times in the alley behind her home near 64th and Drexel. Church members say she was on her way to their 5 a.m. service, which she attended regularly. Word of Jenkins' murder
5
was
a.m.?
slowly spreading throughout the neighborhood.
It's a tragic situation.
Michael Adams says he and his family recently moved to the neighborhood a couple of doors down from Jenkins. He says he didn't know her by name, but that she was always friendly.
She just seemed like a nice lady. She spoke, every time she saw us. And, she was just coming and going, I guess going to work or whatever.
Adams says the neighborhood was quiet in the morning when he left for church, but when he returned home in the afternoon, there was a heavy police presence. At this point, police do not have a suspect or a motive in this case.
It was just chaos. They had everything wrapped up in tape and everywhere, front and back.
Jenkins' 5 children range from a college freshman to a 10-year-old. The eldest child tells me right now the family is just trying to be there for each other and process what happened.
People ran from a restaurant when a guy started shooting. A woman's in critical condition and knew this hour. People who live nearby are telling Channel 2 Action News this is not a good look for the city. Channel 2's Tom Jones live for us right now in downtown Atlanta. So, Tom, you spoke to some of those workers at that restaurant.
We actually looked at this. The lady that got stood over and shot twice. Yeah, an open gunfire on a bunch of people. We already just watched this. This is just a different channel, but we seen it with the Fox 5.
Last night's CFP National Championship bringing big crowds and a busy night for authorities as well. Fans were cheering on their teams, but deputies were dealing with a string of crimes at the stadium. Local 10's Christina Vasquez is live. She's at the jail in West Miami-Dade with more on the arrests that were made last night. Christina.
Instead of enjoying the game, watching the game, according to Local 10 News, we have uncovered that at least 3 men went right from the stadium to jail, and each of them facing a felony charge.
Have you lived in Miami? 13 years.
50-year-old Alonzo Miguel is facing a third-degree felony for running interference.
You were arrested for interference with a sport or entertainment event.
He unlawfully jumped over the north rail behind the University of Miami bench.
Then he starts taking items from the Hurricanes bench. There's probably your order to stay away from Hard Rock Stadium. Alternate bond $2,500. Have a nice day. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for grand theft.
65-year-old Eddie Hudson from the Bronx.
Criminal history out of state.
Is facing a third-degree felony, accused of selling 2 fake tickets to the big game for $5,000.
Victim transfers $5,000 to Venmo.
Before investigators say he fled into the crowd.
$2,500. Have a nice day.
And 19-year-old Alberto Chacon Jr. is looking at 2 charges to include a first-degree felony of battery on a law enforcement officer after deputies on bicycles dispatched to break up a fight, they say, in a stadium parking lot, said he grabbed one of their bikes before pushing a sergeant on the shoulders instead of complying with, quote, loud verbal commands to keep walking.
Count 1, battery on a law enforcement officer.
Hard Rock Stadium arrest, that ain't bad.
Count 1, count 2, resisting without will be $1,000.
That ain't bad, eh?
That means his total bond
Nigga
in
sold
that
2
case
tickets for
was
$5 racks.
$5,000. Reporting
Dang.
traffic tonight, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.
That's right, Chantel, a very active scene behind me. I'm going to get out of the way so you can see what we're seeing right now. Police tell us the call came in just around 9 o'clock. It was a brother actually calling police saying that he stabbed his brother. Police have since confirmed that stabbing is fatal. The brother, the suspect, is now in police custody. We did speak with Oklahoma City Police just a few minutes ago for the latest on this investigation. Take a listen.
This evening at about 9 o'clock, officers were called to the 3400 block of Southeast 44th Street regarding a stabbing. Calling person called in and said that they had just stabbed their brother. Officers got here and found a male with a serious stab wound.
This brings that total to 7 people dead in Oklahoma City in just under 24 hours. The latest from police, 3 shootings and 3 people dying under suspicious circumstances. We're told 2 of those 3 individual shootings, 2 people are in custody. They're still looking for the person involved in that 3rd shooting. But of course, we're going to stay on top of this and bring you the latest on air, online, and on our KOCO app. Chantel, back to you.
All right, Olivia, thank you. And this is just the 7th deadly incident in the last 24 hours. Now stay with me here again. 4 shootings in all, 3 deadly, while 2 people are in custody tonight, all while officers came across a scene. 3 people found dead. No word yet on the cause. Olivia Hickey broke down those details before going to breaking news tonight.
According to police, 3 people were killed in separate shootings, and 3 more died under suspicious circumstances. The latest, a fatal shooting at an apartment complex in the area of North Stonewall Avenue just before 7 o'clock Sunday night.
This victim was at an acquaintance's apartment. Another adult male arrived at the apartment. An argument began, and the suspect produced a firearm and shot the victim.
Police responded to 2 more fatal shootings Sunday. Around 12:30 a.m., a dispute in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven near Northeast 23rd in Kelly turned deadly. In another case at an apartment complex near Northwest 41st and Drexel, a resident opened fire on a man he was fighting with after the man knocked on his door. The suspects in both incidents are now in police custody.
There was a lot of police out here.
We spoke with a resident of the apartment complex who tells us police presence is a common occurrence.
This is like a every week thing. Probably every 3 days, every 3 or 4 days, yeah.
Then just after 10 o'clock Saturday night, Oklahoma City police officers were called to an apartment complex in the area of Northwest 10th. We're told 3 adults were found dead. The cause of death remains under investigation, but city fire officials ruled out carbon monoxide Sunday afternoon.
Just 3 people died.
And finally, this is a live look at that 4th shooting. This one happened around 6:30 this evening. This is on Northeast 63rd, right off North Prospect Avenue. Police tell us a man was shot in the torso in this one. He was rushed to the hospital in what they're describing as very critical condition. They also tell us witnesses are not cooperating, so no word yet on who did it.
4 separate
Good evening.
shootings.
A man is dead tonight.
3 people
after
bodied at one
reportedly
spot.
trying to break into a home and then getting shot by the homeowner. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Troy Hayden. The chaotic scene playing out late last night in Buckeye in the West Valley. The home near Yuma Road and 237th Lane. 12 News journalist Jade Cunningham has been talking to people in the neighborhood and joins us live from Buckeye Police with the details. Jade?
Yeah, good evening. And a lot of the people that I spoke with today, they've lived on that street and in that neighborhood for many years. They obviously are a little bit on edge after what happened there last night. They tell me that nothing like this has ever happened there before. Some, of course, scared. Others just trying to understand why it happened, trying to make sense of it. And for those who heard the gunshots, they tell me they are still hearing those gunshots, kind of replaying it over in their mind. We actually have obtained exclusive video which shows and where you can hear those reported gunshots. Take a listen. Now, today, my photographer and I went to the home where this shooting happened. We were able to speak with some family of those who live there. They declined to comment, understandably. No doubt, though, they have to be extremely shaken by what happened. There are reminders still all over the property of what happened. Evidence markers, even the security screen and pieces on the ground and all bent up.
Don't break into people's
Neighbors
homes.
telling me that they're, of course, thinking about the people who live at that home. Now, Buckeye police say they responded to a shooting last night. Authorities say a mother and her 2 adult children were inside the home when 20 27-year-old Michael Diaz began banging on their door. And when they answered the door, authorities say Diaz began to force his way inside. Police say a man in the home got a handgun and fired as Diaz broke through the security door and stepped inside. Diaz was found by authorities, shot multiple times, and he did die at the scene. I spoke with a criminal defense attorney. He has no affiliation with this case whatsoever, but he tells me more about the law that would apply to a case just like this.
You know, a lot of people think that it's the stand your ground law, but it's really not. It's really called the castle doctrine when it comes to your home. It presumes that when someone is attempting to forcefully enter their way into your home, that it is reasonable to use deadly force.
Now, Buckeye police tell me they are actively investigating this. They also say that Diaz, as well as the people inside, aren't believed to have any connection whatsoever. So still a lot of questions surrounding this situation. We, of course, will be following it. You can stay with 12 News for the latest. Reporting live, Jay Cunningham, 12 News.
Jaden, we still don't know why he was trying to get into that home?
At this time, we do not. We just know that authorities are investigating it, but they are remaining very tight-lipped during this investigation.
We know you won't do it again, no?
Thank you.
Now to this. A Detroit man is accused of killing a woman in Texas after court records show he wasn't given the drugs that he paid for.
Yeah, that shooting happened late last year at a storage facility in Houston. Local 4's Khalil Maycock reviewed the documents, which suggest the killing stemmed from a plan to rob a drug supply.
Caught him?
These are the documents that detail why Kip Stitz is accused of killing a woman in Houston. This document shows the state of Texas charged 57-year-old Kip Stitz from Detroit with murder. He's accused of shooting and killing Sherry Dawson at a storage facility in Houston last November. This is a photo from our sister station in Houston.
Yeah, this happened because the husband took $125K for a coke deal and played the dude. So what he do? He came back and bodied your wife.
It shows police investigating the incident that day. The reason behind the shooting relates to a drug deal where Stitz didn't receive the supplies he paid for. A man named Matthew Jasso describes himself as the common law husband of Dawson, and he says he was the middleman for Stitz. Jasso says Stitz, who was in Texas at the time, was looking to buy cocaine. So Jasso introduced the 57-year-old to a supplier. Then Jasso says Stitz told him he was going to rob the supplier. Jasso told the supplier this, and the two of them made a plan to set up Stitz. Stitz gave the middleman $125,000 for the drugs. Jasso gave that money to the supplier and was then paid $10,000. However, no cocaine was ever given to Stitz. After this, Jasso told police that he heard through the streets that Stitz was looking for him. He also says his friend saw Stitz in the area 2 days before his common-law wife was killed. And on the day of that shooting, he told police he believes Stitz did it. That the document goes on to detail a warrant for phone records that show locations where Stitz was in Texas and how he returned to Detroit the day after the shooting. To get more on this case, I reached out to the Detroit Police Department. They told me they weren't involved and to contact the Houston Police Department or U.S. Marshals. Doing a phone call with the U.S. Marshals, they said they weren't involved either. And when I contacted the Houston Police Department, they told me they couldn't provide me a mugshot for the 57-year-old, but they are still looking for him. Reporting in Detroit, Khalil Maycock, Local 4.
It's different, boy.
All right, and Houston police say the plan is to send out a news release with the latest on the investigation, and they tell us it'll happen soon.
Jaw. Now you're looking for him.
Tonight, the fallout from a bar fight caught on camera. In this image, you can see one patron point a gun at another's head.
The man who says he was threatened by this armed woman is now considering legal action, saying not enough was done by security or police. Our Jermon Terry is always investigating.
Along Stony Island sits a popular lounge for Southsiders. The Family Den is where Will Jones will often hang too.
All the time.
Yet Jones hasn't stepped foot in his once favorite spot in more than a year now.
Will you go back? No.
And here's why. That's a woman pointing a gun to his head.
I felt something on the back of my head.
Video from December 2024 shows while inside the lounge, Jones and another man got into an altercation. And out of nowhere, a woman jumped between them. Look as she points the gun directly to the back of Jones's head.
Is she bugging?
The video shows security separating the men and pushing Jones out of the door.
Oh.
But look to the bottom right. They also
still hooked him.
that woman. Jones says he found out it was a gun only after seeing video. It still leaves him emotional.
I'm sorry. That's messed up because that could have went another way. If that gun would have went off, then what?
Attorney Lakeisha Murdoch questions why CPD hasn't done more to investigate this matter.
We were under the impression that something was going to be done.
Now, that video was provided to Chicago police, but the department tells us they have no update regarding the incident from more than a year ago.
They accepted the report and they filed it away.
And now Jones is pushing for answers from the family den, too.
Better security, because that night was horrible.
Security had a duty to take that firearm.
The family den's owner tells CBS Chicago security did tackle the woman, but someone in her group distracted the guard and the woman ran off. He says security refused to chase someone with a weapon, adding police were called. He says the lounge now uses metal wands. Jones and his attorney have not ruled out a lawsuit.
And then he still gets hooked on
CBS
for
News Chicago.
Are you guys gonna